better than talking?
No question about that, but,
But what? Isn't enough?
No, it's not. It's not that I'm not enjoying it a lot, but there is something I have to ask you.
I adore you. Yes, I want to be with you.
What about Hal?
What?
I need you to tell me what is going on between you and Hal.
As the world turns.
I don't want to talk about Hal.
Why not?
Because it's nothing for you to be concerned about.
Isn't it?
No.
Carly, what are you going to do? Pretend he doesn't exist?
No. Of course not. I'm going to talk to him.
Carly, when I found you guys up at that inn, you were expecting Hal to hop in that bathtub with you, which kind of implies that things were getting pretty serious.
Nothing happened that night.
Yeah, well, that's because Hal had to go back to Oakdale. What if he hadn't?
But he did. And what if we hadn't gotten locked in that shed together? Maybe we would have never have gotten together, and that would be a horrible mistake.
So, do you think that if you were with Hal, that would have been a mistake?
Yes, I do.
Hal doesn't know that, Carly.
Okay, well, I'll handle it, okay? It's not going to be a big deal.
Even though Hal admits that he loves you?
Margot. Hal told Margot, right? And she came in to make you feel bad.
Carly,
to make you feel guilty.
wait a minute. No. This isn't a game of telephone here, all right? It's not about who told who what. We are talking about a great guy here.
I know that. And after Hal said that, I realized that he was taking things a lot more seriously than I was. And I am going to straighten it out, okay, just as soon as he gets back.
I don't want to see him get hurt.
I'm not going to be mean to him, Jack. But I am going to tell him, and it's going to be better for everybody in the long run. Listen to me. We can't help the way we feel. And I don't want to. This is right.
I know, but I've got this nagging question in the back of my head. Like, why'd you do it, Carly? Why did you let it go so far with Hal that he fell in love with you if the feelings were mutual? What were you trying to get out of it?
Things were different then. Hal was nice to me. And he was the only person in this town who was. God knows Margot wasn't, and you certainly weren't.
Well, I'm sorry, I know, but...
No, it's okay, Jack, but you have to understand. Hal gave me a chance, and he treated me with respect. And I needed that. I wasn't thinking about the future, and okay, maybe I let him on and I shouldn't have. But I promise, I'm going to straighten that out, okay? It's not something that you have to worry about. I just want you to worry about getting better, okay?
Yeah, well, I'll have plenty of time for that.
What do you mean?
Well, according to Ben, I'm in for one tough recovery.
Yeah, but you're a tough guy, right? You'll come through this fast.
Yeah, I'll try a few months.
What?
That's what Ben said.
Well, that's too long.
I'm sorry. Carly, what's the matter?
Nothing. It took us so long to find each other, and I don't want to waste any more time, that's all. Look, you know what? We'll forget about those doctors. They're a bunch of naysayers anyway. I bet that if you concentrate real hard, you're going to come through this so fast.
I bet you couldn't wait to open your Christmas presents either.
No, that's true. Now, every Christmas Eve, I snuck downstairs, and I opened the presents real carefully so nobody would know. And nothing got hurt. Ben, please come here quickly.
What's wrong?
He just started hollering.
Wait. What happened to the dressing? The stitches are all pulled. How'd you do this? Oh, come on. You got to be kidding.
We were kissing a little. A lot.
What, you trying to die and make me look bad here?
I'm sorry, man.
Look, listen, you can't do that. Jack's got a long road ahead of him, and you're only going to make it tougher if you don't listen to what I'm telling you.
But if he feels like
Then
doing...
he's got to check it. Listen, I'm going to be blunt here. No doing that. No sex. Probably not for a few months. And if just kissing is what did this, then you better lay off on that, too. You got it?
I got it.
Look, it's only going to be for a few months, and after that, you'll be good as new, and you can do whatever you want. But not now.
What do you mean by that? 1 month, maybe?
Probably more than 1, less than 6, okay?
It's too long.
Stitches are holding. What?
Nothing, I'm sorry.
All right. Now, I'm going to leave you two alone, but I'm going to be back to check on you. So remember, this is a hospital, not a love shack.
Thanks, Ben.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
Carly, what is wrong with you?
You know what, forget Ben. We're gonna get a second opinion.
Carly, we are not going to get a second opinion. Ben's right.
We don't know that.
Well, I know that. I've got a ways to go before I get better.
Okay, sure, but we don't know how long it's gonna take.
Oh, yeah, but obviously Ben has some kind of idea. After all, he is the doctor.
But they're always so negative. Besides, he doesn't really know. I mean, everybody's different. And if you really try, you can do a lot to help yourself, you know? I was watching this special once about these patients who used the power of meditation to heal faster, and they healed a lot faster than anybody thought they would, Jack. Now, I'm going to get you some of these tapes. I'm sure they make them. I'm going to get them. I'm going to get you a tape player.
Carly,
you can listen to the tapes over and over again.
What are you getting all hot and bothered for? This isn't a race.
I hate seeing you in this hospital bed, in pain. I want you in my bed, happy, with me. I hoped you'd want the same thing.
I do.
I'd really like to finish what we started up in that cabin, Jack. Wouldn't you?
Of course I would. But it's the way you're handling all of this. I mean...
Okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for the way I'm handling things, okay? I'm trying. I really am. And maybe you should stop worrying about how I'm doing and how I'm handling things and start worrying about getting better.
Carly, what's wrong?
He's giving up. Jack's giving up.
What?
He's giving up, and I almost blew it just now by pushing him too hard.
What do you mean? How did you push it? What?
When Ben told him he couldn't have sex for months, Jack just shrugged and said, okay.
Well, now, look, Ben is a doctor. He knows
But
what
he's not God, and he could be wrong, and if Jack would just fight.
Honey, he can't fight. He's not in a position to fight right now. You're just going to have to face the facts. Look, didn't Bob tell you the same thing yesterday? Don't you remember?
It can't happen like this. It can't.
Well, Carly, I know you're all torn up about this, and if I were in your place, I'm sure I would be, too. But, honey, if you really love Jack, I think you're going to have to forget about the money.
No. There's got to be a way.
Well, all right. Maybe there is a way.
You have an idea?
Mm-hmm.
Well, tell me.
Well, now, if you talk to Jack, and if he understands, then he might be able to father a child without too much exertion.
You did not just say that.
Oh, Carly, don't act like that. Don't be so shocked. Of course, people do this all the time. Couples who want to have a child and they can't conceive and convince...
So wait, you want me to tell Jack about the money and then what? Ask him to donate sperm?
I wouldn't put it that way,
There's
Carly.
no way. Then he'd really think all I cared about is the money.
No, he wouldn't. Not necessarily.
The
You just have
only
to pick
way I can tell him is if Jack is better, when he's out of the hospital, and we're a couple, we're together, and after we've conceived a child, and then maybe he would understand.
And if he doesn't, you don't want to blow your chances. Isn't that it? Oh, Carly. Carly, you cannot continue to just juggle people like this. Hal and Jack are two wonderful people. They deserve better. And if you're not careful, you're going to end up with nobody.
Lisa, I've made my choice.
Well,
I want Jack.
good.
And I want the money.
That's not good. I mean, that's probably not even possible.
There's a way. I just have to believe in it. And Jack is going to get better soon, and we are going to get pregnant.
How?
I don't know. But I will find a way. I will find a way.
How you doing?
Not bad for a guy who hasn't taken a shower in a week or so. How about you? Any luck finding Stenbeck and Holden?
No, that last lead turned out to be another bust, but that's the last thing for you to be worrying about. As we speak, we've got another undercover operation in progress. We've got feds in 8 states. Something's gonna bust soon. Don't you worry about that. So how you doing? What do the doctors say?
It's slow, but I'm getting there.
Yeah, you just have to be patient. Not your strong suit.
Well, I'm not the one who's having trouble with it. But it's just, I just wish I could help you guys find Stenbeck and Holden.
Jack, I think you've done enough. You single-handedly went after Teague. You got the evidence that would have put him away. And you saved Carly. I think you've had a pretty full week. Even if you weren't lying here all cut up, I'd probably give you a few days off.
With pay?
Half pay.
Oh, don't make me laugh.
As much as I wanted Teague, I'd see to it you got decorated for saving Carly.
Oh, hell, anyone would have done it.
Some might have tried, but you went above and beyond, way above and beyond in a real extreme situation.
Yeah, well, we've all been there, haven't we?
Carly hadn't, Jack. And as much as she helped or tried to help, I'm sure it was harder with her there than it would have been otherwise.
No, not really.
Come on, Jack. I've seen the way the two of you have been since you got back. Whatever happened up there is intense, huh? Bad things happen in situations like that.
Yeah, it was.
Things happen in situations like that between two people, things that wouldn't normally happen.
Listen, Hal.
I don't want to hear it, Jack. The important thing to me is that you saved Carly, that you brought her home. That's all that matters to me. I had no idea until she was gone how important she is to me.
Have you told her that?
Not yet. I was waiting until I got back into town. Until this was ready. So what do you think? Think she'll like it?
It's a great ring.
Yeah? Well, I had a lot of trouble deciding, you know. At first I thought something simple and elegant, but then I thought, hey, it's Carly, you know, maybe something more extravagant. Anyway, we'll see.
So, you're gonna propose?
Yeah, that's the idea. And I realized when I thought I'd lost her that it was stupid to wait. I mean, I know what I want. And I know that I'm right for Carly. You know, she's made a lot of mistakes in her past. She's let her impulses run her life. And when she acts on those impulses, she makes mistakes. I'm not a mistake. I'm right for her. I know what she wants. She needs stability, and I can give her that.
Hal. Maybe you you should be saying all this to Carly. Not me.
Oh, yeah. That's exactly what I intend to do.
Wow, you're in the same place I left you. It's a good start.
I'm not going anywhere, believe me.
Huh?
I'm trapped.
Stitches are still holding, that's good. You in pain?
What? No, not any more than I was before.
You want me to call your girl in?
Who?
Your girlfriend, Carly, remember her?
Yeah, girlfriend. Yeah, sure.
You what? Sorry, did I make an assumption there?
No. It's new to me. You know, before we got trapped in that cabin, Carly and I were, didn't exactly like each other. In fact, we were at each other's throats most of the time.
Yeah, well, now it looks like you're at more than each other's throats.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know, it seems like we got someplace up in that cabin, you know? Like we, were able to let our guard down and be honest with each other. At least I thought we were.
And now? Well, the cards aren't on the table, huh?
I don't know. Maybe not.
Yeah, no. It's tough.
It's just, you know, when we were up there, it's like everything was so clear. And she was really clear. And now I can't help thinking that she's up to something. And I don't like it. Not one bit.
Carly!
Yeah.
Hey. How you doing? Have you had a doctor check you out yet? You
Yes,
all right?
I did. I'm fine.
Good.
Really.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, there's something that I want to talk to you about. It's something important, but this isn't the time or the place. And, would you have dinner with me tonight?
Yeah. That's a good idea. I have something important I need to tell you, too.